Christmas. So last time we made our smeltery. No, we got Ardite and stuff. Yeah, that's right. We got the nether. We didn't make the smeltery in the previous episode. I think it was like the episode right before that. But yes. So smeltery the nether gave us a reason to build a tool forge, which we now have Stone Eater, which I want to argue has gotta be one of the best ways of building a um, hammer, because the durability actually not fantastic. I mean it's pretty great. 2,000 is a lot of durability, but so the momentum gives it the it mines faster the longer you are mining for. Petra armor makes it so that some of the stone that's being dropped will actually be consumed by the hammer to repair itself, which is big. And then the last piece of it that matters is, well established doesn't matter that much. The slime head means that it will only mine stone up to, stone level. So all the big ores, like diamond and really just diamond, it won't mine up. So yeah, we could have actually bumped it up probably to iron. No, because then it would mine diamond. Yeah. So the reason that I'm saying it's a great tool is because it will. I can just show you. Let's make our. I have something else that I learned, or haven't learned if it actually works, but I have read it works. So if we look at this book, we can see that one of the highest. I mean that's actually pretty high too. One of the highest attack weapons or materials is evil infused iron, which says when held creates an evil aura that brings misfortune to me. Is that worthwhile? Probably not. However, demonic metal has an 11.1 attack damage, and whispering is its um, quality, and that doesn't seem like anything terribly bad. It whispers to me occasionally, but if I looked it up how to make this demon metal, so we need quite a bit of it, and it says if I throw, well actually, so first off, if we look in here, demon bees, demon ingot, though, says legends tell of ancient creatures, strange realms, blah blah blah, infuse the bones of the dead with dark energy, waves of treasure, blah 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 blah. But their most powerful creations were lava wells, where they would throw special metals, hoping for their tributes would be answered with riches. Now, if I did my research properly, which everyone knows I never do, I throw this gold ingot into this lava pool that is surrounded by nether bricks, like so, and it will create demon metal. It does. So we need 8 of these. Okay, that one didn't. Do I have to wait? Or is it just not every time? I think I have to wait for these particles to go away. Seems to be fairly consistent, minus that time that I threw it in like too fast. Yeah, so just don't throw them in fast. I am making a total mess of this, of course. They are smelting. Very slowly, though. And so I want to test something out here. A scythe inherently is not a great weapon. If we read this, we go to tools. Scythe, right? AoE AoE harvesting, not a terribly great weapon. This is bonus damage against undead, inherently. Excavator, not a weapon. Lumber axe is a weapon, but not a good one. It's good for chopping trees. And of course you got your broadsword, your long sword, the rapier, which is pretty cool. Fast and low damage. The battle sign, of course, pretty fantastic. Our frying pan, our typical, great weapon. The cleaver that starts with beheading too. We eventually probably will want a ranged weapon as well, but the thing with the other weapon or tool options is that they're only useful as tools. I mean, as weapons. The long sword, the broadsword, all those things, only good for tools. Whereas we've learned with this comma that if I just hold right click on these plants, I get like billions of XP for the weapon. So I'm thinking, given that the scythe is also a harvesting weapon or tool, that if I hold right click on the plants, I'll get a billion XP with this as well. And, oh, yeah, I made slime boots, because why not? So, and I don't know how these work, because these are two different tool rods. One of them I'm hoping is going to be a handle, and the other one is an extra. For the handle one, we want the bone, because the bone has a 1.14 or something like that tool modifier, so it increases the tool durability, and fractured gives it the ability to do more damage inherently. The silver tool rod will give it holy, which will give us extra damage against undead, and slime binding is just for lots of durability. That doesn't seem to be that good. What if I switch these around, it's going to have the same attack modifier. Why? This is 11.1. Why does it drop to 10.5 is my question. I think we want to leave it well, hold on. Are those the same numbers? They are. So this is impacting, I guess, the modifier of this. The durability. That's all it's doing. I like it. It looks better like this. And of course, we're going to call it... So, I have a bandage on my finger, so I keep hitting the wrong keys. Soul Reaper, of course, because what else would you possibly ever name that? Does 3 more damage than our thing. But so now our test is this. Did that give it X? It does. So if I just hold right click, does it now have a bunch? Not a ton. But I mean, it's a weapon. And see now, we can go through. And look at it, just auto harvests everything. I mean, that's pretty great if you ask me. And it went up, some amount of XP. You can't expect all of it. But yeah, so we have this crazy demon forge thing that we can utilized for other. I mean, if we ever wanted to make more weapons, I don't think we're going to need another weapon. I think this honestly is going to be the best weapon we could ask for. That's winter squash. But I mean, and that'll get it more modifiers, and more modifiers, and more modifiers, and more, you know, more and more and more modifiers. And I don't know if, we'll have to check something else. Because there's another thing that we might be able to do to cheese modifiers. Is it still a modifier? Fortified. Requires no modifier. Can also downgrade the level. Smite. Get to put smite on it. Fiery. Bane of Arthropods. Necrotic is always good. Soulbound. Height. Ending Moss. With blasting, we even increases. AoE tools harvest ineffective blocks too. What? I'm confused by that. Adds the trait of another part. It does not exist. There used to be a way for you to put like a block of gold in a diamond apple, and it would increase your modifiers available. But so one of the first, well, actually, I wanted to test that too. So we know that this is a, but will it? Let's try it on this one. It just breaks it, so we still do need this. This counts as a scythe, not a scythe, a shear. So we will have to keep the comma around as a shear, because we still do need that. I did a little exploring in the nether to see if I could find, you know, the only important part of the nether. The fortress. No such luck. Another thing that I wanted to do was, we might, oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. Well, actually, yeah, I'll show you. So, if we can find sponge, sponge has a pretty good modifier for handles, and it gets squeaky. Squeaky makes your tool soft, and squeaky, it gains silk touch, but deals no damage. 250 already, then it adds 1.2. So whatever the total modifier is, so we take that 250 and then the 780 of the cobalt pick head, and then whatever our extra piece is, which for that we want to do this not manualilium, this night slime. Tools mine faster if it's above the level required. That will make our pick go like insanely fast, which is what we want, of course. And so with that, we won't have to put silky touch on it with a gem. And so we do need to harvest these leaves. I don't know if they will drop not globes, slime balls. They don't appear to. We'd have to find the purple slime tree for that. Although this is called a purple slime, so I can't turn this into slime, can I? Look, it says it gives it in this. Maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know. And we've been going on for 15 minutes just on Tinker Tools. So I think we'll stick on Tinker Tools and wrap up by showing you the importance of having a hammer. By visiting our tunnel. Now that we have a weapon, we can kill all the things down here. Oh, speaking of killing things down here, I wanted to show you guys something else that I found. It's not this way. It's up here. Oh, where did it go? I could have sworn it was over here. Oh wait, I think I know where it is. Does not one shot the creepers. Two shots them though. This right here. A zombie spawner. We can, and a bunch of steel as well. We can make a burner ring, whatever that does. It's enchantment. And I make a bunch of chai tea. But anyway, that's not important. We don't have to worry about fall damage anymore because I bounce. Really dangerous in the nether because I stopped caring about, cliffs and stuff. But this is why you make a hammer. So all you do is you find where this Basalis is and go kick his butt. Is he over here? Nope. I heard him. We have a diamond here. We need to get Silky Touch though. So what you do is, right, you go every 3 rows, right? So like this. And then start punching through. Supposedly it goes faster. Oh, well. It goes faster until you run into that. And you have to... It's not a perfect system. Because the hammer obviously doesn't break all the stuff. Eventually, I will put haste and stuff onto this to make it go faster. You can kind of see it does speed up a little bit. It does mine, coal for you as well. Does not eat a ton of stone. I wish I could do that, like feed it stone. But yeah, so you just go through, you punch out walls, and it won't even when it's on the side like that. And then again, you get to a point that you can't punch anymore. Yeah, so this is how I'm going to be getting all of my ores. I don't know if tin and copper will spawn this low. Like obviously a bunch of the other ores that we want. Like more diamonds right there. 3, so right there is going to be our next punch. and then immediately lava pit. Then you can also go this way. You know, it's branch mining, but better. Then occasionally a slime spawns because we have the slime thing. And somewhere there is a basals that is constantly screaming. At least I assume. It's a basals. Because we're on the ground. Blizz also seemed to spawn over in our area. But this is good for us because we can mine out millions of stone that we will never use. I think that there might actually be some pretty decent uses. Like turning it into lava. That requires phosphor. Rock crushing gets us flint and gravel. And I think we can rock crush, or we can even just crusher that, but I think rock crushing it. No? We can't do that. No, yeah, we can. Yeah, has a chance for a diamond. So that's what we'll do eventually, is get a rock crusher set up, feed it all of this stuff. But let's finish off today's episode by painstakingly swimming through this water like I do every time I want to go anywhere. I would also love to find this basals. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And then I want to make the most important book in the game. I can still hear him. Gotta be somewhere nearby. But yeah, we gotta make the most important book in the game because it's the only one that will, you know, tell us how we need to do everything. It'll also be the way for me to show you what we are planning to make. I know you used to be able to put multiple levels of mending moss. But we also want to put eventually an actual base here. As much fun as it is sleeping out in the stars. I'd rather not do it all the time. Is there a zombie? Oh. Oh, there he is. I appreciate that they're dumb. Book. That's what I was looking for. Sure, I can go there. And one stick. And then we put the stick on top of a rock. And then we put that lever there. And bam. Engineer's manual. And this update news. Okay, look. Stop. No one asked you. Anyway, back to what we were trying to accomplish. You know, we could do oil processing. We would have to, you know, build a pump jack and try to find oil deposits. Which could be fun. We've never done that, but we, you know, it's not who we are as a company. Alpha Incorporated does not condone the use of oil for any power source for that matter. We are strictly a renewable resource company. That's why we burn trees. Never use actual coal. But so And here I found something interesting. There is now a solar tower, which, oh my gosh, it's going to be so expensive. Look at all of this stuff that has to go into this. Look at it all. It's so... But look at its beauty. And so this, when I'm reading all of this stuff, says that it turns, um, basically you fill it with water. It turns that water then into steam, which we then need to make a steam turbine, which, again, oh boy, we are going to need so much steel. But we need this stuff. We need a steam turbine, because then the steam turbine also looks fantastic. Takes the steam from the water, the solar tower, and turns it into energy. And that is where I will leave you guys for today. Next episode, we'll build a bunch of coke ovens and blast furnaces and stuff, and we'll be set. Hopefully, can only hope. But for now, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.